Austin, good to see you. I'm excited about today. We're doing a little myth busting about Roth misconceptions. Roth IRAs are, of course, one of the most powerful tools you can use to become extremely wealthy. And there are many misconceptions about them, so we're going to clear up the confusion. Myth number one, you can't touch any money in a Roth until you're 59 and a half.
This is a good one, Aaron. And
Mhm.
it certainly is a misconception. We know that the rules state that any money you contribute to a Roth IRA, you can access at any time, tax and penalty free, right? So it's only relating to the contributions, though. We cannot touch any earnings that accrue in a Roth IRA until we're 59 and a half. And this is, I would argue, one of those situations where these funds really aren't designed to be tapped before. So it should be kind of a last resort scenario. But just know that if you do find yourself in a pinch and you do have a Roth IRA, you can access whatever you put into that account at any time.
Okay. That also kind of leads us into myth number two. Roth IRAs are only for retirement.
Yes, this is a good one. This is a good one. And really, what we're referring to here is you do have access to a one-time $10,000 withdrawal from your Roth IRA for a down payment on a home. So
Hmm.
this is one of those little nuggets of wisdom that is not widely known. And again, I would encourage folks to obviously not tap their Roth IRAs for a down payment on a home. But we all know that's a big dream for many of us to own that home one day. And if you must do so, you do have access to that $10,000.
Especially considering how competitive the housing market is right now. Myth number three, you can't contribute to a Roth if you make too much money.
Yeah, so essentially we know that the rules state for married filing jointly, that income threshold is just over $200,000. If you're over that income threshold, you cannot directly contribute to a Roth IRA. However, there are many ways to get money into a Roth, one of those being contributions. But let's talk through a few of the other ones. Number one is through conversions. So if you have a traditional IRA, say of $50,000, you can convert that to a Roth IRA. And obviously, in that tax year that you do so, that $50,000 would be fully taxable to you, but you can still get the money into the Roth IRA. And a little nugget that we love here at Patriot Wealth is non-deductible IRA contributions. So if you have after-tax money and you make a non-deductible IRA contribution, you can convert that immediately to a Roth IRA, and it will not be taxable. Now, there are some additional specific rules regarding that specific conversion right there with the non-deductible IRAs. So just be sure you're walking through that with a qualified professional before you employ that strategy, because it can certainly get complicated.
Right. And I'd like to end on one truth with one exception. Anyone with a traditional IRA can convert it to a Roth. I guess the one exception is that you can't convert an inherited IRA.
That is exactly right. So you can convert a traditional IRA to a Roth IRA. Anybody can do it. Now, if you have an inherited IRA, they cannot, by law, be converted to a Roth IRA. So here at Patriot Wealth, we typically will say and recommend that depending on other sources of income, those inherited IRAs can be a good first source of cash flow in retirement, because we know, number one, we have to deplete these inherited IRAs every year to some degree via those required minimum distributions. And also, since we cannot convert it, it may make sense in many situations if you need retirement income to begin tapping that inherited IRA.
Okay. Well, this was really helpful to talk through these misconceptions because, as we mentioned, Roths are very powerful tools. So if somebody wants to talk to you either about setting one up or doing some of those conversions, what's the best way to reach you?
Yep. So you can send us an email at info@patriotwealthnc.com or give us a call at 919-322-4113.
All right, Austin, thank you.
Thanks, Aaron.